Have you ever read a history book and felt like something was missing? A lingering question about what isn't being said or whose story isn't being told? It is a crucial skill for any critical thinker, especially when exploring complex subjects like the Reconstruction and Jim Crow eras. Identifying silences in historical narratives means actively seeking out the unstated, the underrepresented, or the deliberately omitted perspectives within historical accounts. These silences are not simply blank spaces, but are often rich with meaning, revealing power dynamics, cultural biases, or the suppression of certain truths that can significantly alter our understanding of the past. The core reason these silences exist is often related to power and access to historical record keeping. Dominant groups typically control the means of producing and preserving historical documents, leading to narratives that prioritize their experiences and perspectives. Marginalized voices, especially during periods like Reconstruction, often lack the resources or safety to create widely accessible records, or their records were intentionally destroyed or ignored by those in power. Therefore, recognizing these gaps allows us to challenge conventional narratives and construct a more complete picture of history. To begin identifying these crucial silences, start by questioning the origin and purpose of the historical account you are examining. Consider who authored it, when it was written, and for what audience. Ask yourself whose voices are prominent and, more importantly, whose voices are absent. Look for abrupt transitions in topics, missing data points in official records, or vague generalizations where specific details might be expected. For example, when studying post-Reconstruction violence, a narrative that focuses solely on economic recovery without mentioning widespread racial terror is presenting a significant silence. A valuable technique is to engage in what historians call reading against the grain. This means not just accepting the overt message of a document but scrutinizing its underlying assumptions, its use of language, and what it implies without directly stating. Pay attention to terms like undesirable elements or social unrest, which often served as euphemisms to mask systemic racism or violence against Black communities. Also, consider comparative analysis, looking at different types of sources, such as oral histories or community archives, to cross-reference and uncover alternative perspectives that may challenge or fill in gaps from official documents. Ultimately, recognizing and investigating these historical silences enriches our comprehension of the past by unveiling the full spectrum of human experience. It equips us to move beyond superficial understandings and to appreciate the struggles, resilience, and contributions of all people, particularly those whose stories have been marginalized. This deeper inquiry allows us to build a more nuanced and just understanding of historical events and their lasting impact.